In some instances, you might want to be a mountain goat when you play golf, dealing with different lies, undulations, and hills. Hey, this is Alex Fisher for the Camelback Golf Academy. Thanks for checking out this month's tip. We're going to go into detail on how to deal with situations where the ball's above your feet. So stick around. I'll show you a couple of subtle adjustments that you need to make in your stance and your setup, and more so with your swing plane to deal with this situation. Alright, so golf is so difficult as a sport as it is, but when we're having to deal with uneven lies, when the ball's above our feet, that brings a lot of challenges to most golfers, and we really need to understand how we make the correct adjustments when the ball is above our feet. So the first thing obviously is that when I'm standing to the golf ball, my chest is going to be a lot closer to the ball than it would be if it was on a flat lie. So I need to go ahead and choke down on the grip. That's a pretty given, obvious adjustment that we need to make. But the mistake that most people make when it comes to this situation after they've adjusted their stance is that they don't flatten their swing plane. What does that mean? If you think about a Ferris wheel that goes up and down and a merry-go-round that goes around, we need to swing more of a merry-go-round, more of a flatter swing. So what I want to do here in this situation is, as I swing back, I want to make sure that the butt end of the club is pointing down towards where the ball is, as my lead arm is like parallel to the ground. So for some golfers that might be a lot flatter than what you're used to, but if I took my regular swing going back, that would definitely be a lot higher than I need to be. And if I do that and I don't make that adjustment to swinging flatter, I'm probably going to smack the ground way behind the ball. So the key here is swing halfway back. Let's go ahead and make that adjustment. Make sure that club's pointing at where the ball is there. Maybe make a couple of practice swings there just to make sure that your adjustment is good. If you're missing the ground, you probably went too flat, and if you're smacking the ground too much, then you're probably getting a little bit too steep. So once we've made that adjustment with the shape of our swing, we need to change our alignment. And this is another thing that a lot of people make the mistake and not do. So because the ball is above my feet, the ball is going to curve to the left. Easy way of thinking about that is if I take my regular stance and then just relax, I'm going to feel like my weight wants to fall this way. Think about the golf ball falling out of the sky in that direction as well. But ultimately why the ball goes left is because as we come into impact, the heel of the club is going to catch the ground as we come into impact here. And when the heel catches and the toe is up in the air, the face is going to spin and close. So we're going to aim just a little bit further right of our target. We're going to go ahead and choke down on the grip. Maybe make a little practice swing again, just make sure that that position's pretty good at this point here. And then go ahead, make your swing. Don't expect to get the same distance that you might do when you have a flat lie. What I would suggest is maybe taking an extra club, maybe swing about 3/4, and then that way you're going to be better balanced in this situation. So just remember those key points when it comes to the ball being above your feet, and I guarantee you won't have any issues dealing with that. Thanks again for checking out this tip.